he is one of the best fighters on this UFC roster, top to bottom, to have never realized a piece of UFC gold. Former Ultimate Fighter winner Kelvin Gastelum, and something you like to say, embrace the grind. He has absolutely embraced it. He's embraced the sprints. Seems to have this champion's mentality, and he'll try to parlay that into another big win here tonight. And he's going to need that mentality in order to build himself back to where he wants to be. But couple that mentality with the skills that Kelvin Gastelum possesses. He's a fantastic boxer. For a short guy, he does a really good job with his kicks. He's just a full-on mixed martial artist, a young man that has developed that fighting style from the very start. Truly, truly phenomenal fighter, a great ambassador for the sport. Kelvin Gastelum has it all. And maybe his best skill is something you can't quantify, his heart. He's got so much heart. He's got so much heart. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary, and he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can lead the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kelvin Gastelum. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. What a night we are expecting here at Scotiabank Arena. You got the We the North t-shirt on underneath your suit, you do.
You know, I'm the guy that loves any team that's winning, so yes, we are the North. Or we the North. They don't use proper grammar up there in Canada, but we the North.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Gastelum. Nicely done. The Korean Superboy getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Gastelum. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
All right, let's see if the crowd can be mature as they get into the North-South position. Right to the knee on belly. Gains great posture and starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
Choi getting work here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal. Big inside kick.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Oh, beautiful job getting the foot to the head there. Choi's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. 2 minutes have expired in our opening round.
Oh, nice body shot.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Big clinch position. Watch him get busy with that other hand.
Fighters separate from the clinch. Left punches there for him. Oh, another nice combination there. Not sure if it was the three-piece and a soda or what it was, but he is in a flow state here.
Oh, he is moving and grooving.
Oh, lands a hip toss now.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
Push forward.
2 minutes to go in the round.
Those punches to the body are really starting to take its toll. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
The Korean Superboy going for the takedown, but unable to land. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. Choi's eye is starting to swell shut. Misses again with a right punch. Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet.
Oh, nice combination, yeah. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand. That one snuck in. Nice right.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Takedown defense holds up. Hook in the clinch there is good by Choi.
Nice kick. These guys are going out. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Oh, and he moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. While the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking the damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you've got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Under 20 seconds now to go.
Punch over the top.
10 seconds to go in the round. Gastelum's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them just really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes up. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Off the takedown, no problem.
Oh, here you go.
Looking to land the leg kick now. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Big punch landed.
That one appeared to stun him. Both of these guys going all out. High action fight here. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Gastelum's eye is closing up. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Right on the button.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Gastelum gets the single leg takedown. Under 3 minutes to go in round 2. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strike. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Gastelum.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Takes his back now. Making all these shots count. Choi's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital.
Oh, right in the mouth.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking team.
He got it done with his striking. He fought well behind the jab, but it was significant strikes that really led him on.
Oh, pinpoint strike lands there, and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away, and you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face.
Choi's in half guard now.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Choi. Oh, man. That cut is only getting worse. Canvas cleanup guy figures to be busy between fights.
He's going to be very busy. He's going to be very busy trying to keep this guy in the fight. His cut has gotten bad, and he has got a guy in front of him that is going to continue to target him.
Gastelum's back in full mount. Oh, good ground and pound here.
Good round.
Stop. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat, both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one. Back and forth we go. Choi's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside position, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues. Effective strike there.
Landed a nasty flying knee to the head. What does he do now that he has this clinch position?
Takedown defense is there. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood is coming from the cut.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
And doing work with the jab.
Choi's cut, not getting blood in his eyes, so that's a good thing, but man, that is a nasty cut on the cheek. Certainly going to require stitches after the fact, and hopefully the cut man can stop the blood if we get to a next round. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Gets the single leg takedown.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Oh, big shots from the top. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
That was nice.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing big.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes.
Choi's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite bruise starting to form on that right side.
Nice kick.
Superman punch lands! Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Choi's cut has really opened up now. That blood is flowing. Didn't necessarily wake up thinking he was going to be donating blood today. He has donated a whole lot of it. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard. Great job landing from the top position. Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
Choi's cheek is just fauceting blood all over his face, all over the canvas. Like, where's the ringside physician? Maybe time to call on the doctor. I don't know. Big elbow there, lands. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That could affect the judging. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, the round is over. Gut check time for him now. You see the cut on his cheek has gotten really, really bad. And even though it's not affecting his vision, if it gets any worse, the doctor will be called in. And I can assure you, he's going to have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is when you're fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Gastelum's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
He gets hit with another massive ground and pound strike. He has got to protect his cut. Massive shot from the top. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Gastelum. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Gastelum's trying to make that eye swell shut, DC, as you see the fighter continuing to land strikes and target that eye that is already pretty severely swollen.
Good jab there by the champion.
Oh, collar tie. So the swelling at this point appears to be critical. UFC President Dana White to our left looks concerned. What's the referee waiting for?
I mean, the time is now to pull the plug on this fight. I don't think anyone would have a problem with saying tonight's just not his night. Sure, he's tough. We don't want to see a guy's toughness on display to this level to try to stay in the fight.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Working off the jab, it's good.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line. Big shot to the head.
Gastelum gets the takedown. 2 minutes. Great reversal to top position by Choi. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. And these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
Gastelum's in half guard. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Gastelum ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Fourth round here, less than a minute to go. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now it's starting to show.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Gastelum. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Oh, blocked the shot there and then delivers the straight counter. Counter punch is good by Choi. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Choi's
Making for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Gastelum going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Counter punch landed there by Choi. Single collar tie now. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Back in the clinch, look for a takedown. He's very good at changing levels when he can get to this clinch position and get it close.
Gastelum gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy anymore.
Gastelum's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already.
You can't be reckless. If you're Gastelum, you can't be reckless.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of heart.
Yeah, they both showed heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. The cut men on both sides have done an outstanding job keeping these guys in this fight. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And a miss with the right hook.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness!
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by the Korean Super Bowl.
Now he's going full mount.
1 minute to decide this one. Gastelum's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, BC. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Gastelum's right back to the full mount here.
In the half guard.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh.
You'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down.
Time.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Kelvin Gastelum.
All right, so the UFC wins, continuing to pile up for the oncoming force that is Kelvin Gastelum. Few men can keep up with his pressure, his power, his pace. And tonight with style points, Gastelum takes another step closer to the top of the mountain. What a fighter.